Spooks at the Scrapyard. Fall came to the island of Sodor, and with fall came Halloween. And with Halloween came Edward's ghost stories. The engines loved this time of year. And they say the engine's face came clean off as a result of the accident.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Now, the ghost engine roams the rails trying to tell everyone about his pain by blowing his ghostly whistle. But of course, no one can hear the ghost engine. The engines were stunned, shocked, and fearful at Edward's story.
That was a good one. Time for bed now, everyone. Not quite yet.
It was Sir Topham Hatt.
I need you two, Percy and James, to head to Cook's Scrapyard with the Reg and some trucks of scrap for Henry and Boko to pull tomorrow morning.
Yes, sir. Good. Listen to Reg. He'll let you know when your job is done. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Happy Halloween, sir.
Come along, Percy. Reg will be waiting for us. I'm right behind you, James. Good night, everyone.
Good night,
Good night,
Percy.
See you all later. You weren't scared, eh, were you, Percy? No, I know better than to give in to your teasing, James. Gator sent me straight. Well, I mean, you never know, Percy. Edward's story sounded pretty legitimate to me. You're not going to get me, James. We'll just see about that. Oh, hello there, James and Percy. Here's some chunks of lovely scrap for me. Yes, we are, Reg. Let's get it over with.
James wasn't enjoying himself at all. No engine wanted to be at the Scrapyards on Halloween for one thing, but James in particular hated the Scrapyards.
Make sure you take care with them trucks, you two.
However, James was spending more time thinking of how to scare Percy. He did soon enough by wheeshing loudly as he passed.
Whoosh! Ah! Gotcha, Percy! No, you didn't. You're just being annoying. But I still got you!
Triumphant, James chortled away to fetch some more trucks.
Oh, well, this is a nice form of entertainment.
James spent his time trying to think of ways to scare Percy even more. Once, he blew his whistle very loudly as Percy passed.
Watch out for the ghost engine.
Then, James came from behind and gave Percy a great biff.
Ooh. Poor little Percy. Finally, Percy had had enough. He went to go speak to Reg. Bother that James frightening me like that. I've observed he's very rude indeed. I've got myself an idea. What is it, Reg? Well, Connor comes by at around 1:45 on the mainland. His whistle is very loud and long. Perhaps we can give James a fright of his very own. We'll do it at 1:45 then. Thank you, Reg. No problem, Percy. Oh, this lovely scrap. Oh, how I love scrap. It was nearly 1:45. James took a short nap while Percy worked. Percy snuck behind James while he slept and waited for Connor. Reg was ready too. Here he comes, Percy. From the tunnel, sure enough, came Connor. No! Whilst Connor whistled hello and Red shouted, "Hello!" Percy whistled and biffed James hard.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Boo! Ghost engine! Ah! James steamed out of the scrapyard. He was rolling down the main line. Ghost engine! James's driver tried desperately to slow James down. Stop, James, please! A job well done, my friend. Did you see him go running? I hope he's okay. Oh, I'm sure he is. It wouldn't be the first time he's been that scared. I suppose so. Whoa, what was that?
Looked like a red ball of flame.
James didn't stop until he could puff no longer. He was exhausted once he returned to the sheds. Edward was the only engine still awake, but even then just barely. James? What are you doing? Ghost engine! Edward was puzzled. You mean from my story? Yeah, and it's after me. James, it was only a pretend story. There's no ghost train. Really? Yes, it was just a story. What a relief. Thank you, Edward. Rest up, James. Good night. Good night, Edward. Edward went back to sleep and James rested his weary wheels. Soon, he fell asleep too. Percy returned the next morning. He had spent the night at the scrapyards with Reg. James was still very tired and could barely open his eyes. Morning, James.
Oh, hi, Percy.
Sorry about last night, James. So am I. I shouldn't have scared you all night like that, Percy. It's okay, James. I have to admit, though, you and Reg got me good last night. Nothing could stop me from racing out of there. You got me good too, James. Are we even now? Yes, James, we're even. And with that, James and Percy survived Halloween night, and the two engines remained the best of friends.